Hi BookTube, this is Kelly with Books I'm Not Reading, and I am here to talk about Shaketube 2018. I am maybe the unofficial cheerleader for Shaketube this year. It's a little bit different than last year. From what I understand, last year there was a play a week for 15 weeks or something like that. This year, there are going to be 3 hosts during the month of September for Shaketube. And this celebration of Shakespeare will begin, well, actually, it's really all starting today in some ways because all of the moderators are doing announcement videos, which I will link in the description box below. And the 3 moderators are Lukash from Totally Pretentious, which he's not. If you haven't seen his channel, it's fabulous. Steve Donoghue, of course, and my very own Jason of Old Blues Chapter and Verse. So they, both Lukash and Jason have picked 4 different plays, and then Steve has picked 3 plays and is also going to be doing a week of discussing the authorship question, was Shakespeare Shakespeare? Which I think actually will be really cool. So you need to go to their announcement videos and see what plays that they are reading, and then there'll be the moderator as well as the people who choose to participate in those particular plays will post on Saturdays, and the first Saturday to post a discussion video would be on September 8th. But definitely you should post a TBR. Let's just flood BookTube with Shakespeare in September. I think that sounds like so much fun. I do have to confess that I am a novice when it comes to actually reading Shakespeare. I have watched many, many movies, and I have watched, I have seen a few live productions, but yeah, I have not read Shakespeare for a while. So that's why I'm a cheerleader and a supporter. But one of the things I did want to share, just a few ideas, if you are intimidated, as many of us are, at the thought of reading Shakespeare. So the first one is to find an edition that you like. I'm just using the ones we have at home, but these are the Arden ones. And they have a lot of resources in them. And the other thing they have is, I don't know if you can see, like half the page is footnotes. So that can be sometimes distracting, but sometimes it can really shed light on what something means, why it's important, that sort of thing. So definitely find an edition that you like. If there is a film adaptation, it's fine. This is Shaketube. This is not your high school English class. So you can watch the movie before you read the play, and maybe that will help you as you go along. My pen just exploded. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that just happened. Oh my goodness. I just have to get them before the cat. Okay. So, if you're having problems, if you're frustrated, you could still post a video about that and make sure that you tag it as Shaketube so that the moderators can find it and, help you out, shed some light, provide some insight on it. So that's okay. It is okay to post a video what is going on? I don't know. So it's all right. The other thing that I would recommend is that these are plays, not novels. And sometimes if you can, I realize we can't always do this, but if you can read it out loud, that's a great idea as well. And sometimes you kind of can hear the voices of the characters a little bit better. Those sorts of things maybe pick up some context that way. So I hope that will help. And the other thing I wanted to say was, yeah, so definitely post your TBR after you've checked out Steve, Lukash, and Jason's videos. And also, like, share about your own Shakespeare experiences. Were you in a play? What was that like? If you own, I think Jason in his videos shows off, we have a collection of mugs. We don't drink out of those mugs, but anyway, but yeah, we have a collection of Shakespeare-related mugs, that kind of thing. So yeah, like, feel free to post about that. Also, movies. Shakespeare, I mean, God, he's just everywhere. I don't want to say this. He's referenced far more often than most of us realize. And that's why I don't want to, like, I'm hoping that this will be a turning point for me and I will stop being such a Shakespeare novice. Because it is a huge undercurrent to many, many books and many, many films as well. There's a reference to Shakespeare in Clueless. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. Watch for the Shakespeare reference. It's really obvious. So, but it's awesome. Like, if you watch it, you get the joke and that kind of thing. So, but yeah, so talk about, like, film adaptations that you love or productions that you actually got to see, those kinds of things. Yeah, like I said, let's just try to flood BookTube with Shakespeare in September. I think that would be really, really cool. So for me personally, I am going to, well, I'm a little behind on my reading, but I'm going to try to read As You Like It. And then if things go well in September, I am also going to try to read The Tempest. Jason is moderating The Tempest, and it's one of his favorite books. He has taught it many, many times. I have not watched film adaptations for either of these, so I'm hoping to read the play and then watch the movie afterward. But I may end up having to reverse that, which is, again, this is fine. Like, this is not school, and I realize, like, some of us don't read Shakespeare because we did have bad experiences in school, which sucks. The other thing I want to recommend is there's a ton of great biographies of Shakespeare. We own, I say this because we own so many Shakespeare-related books, but anyway, this one is Will in the World, How Shakespeare Became Shakespeare by Stephen Greenblatt. And Jason read it, gosh, ages ago. We might not have even been married yet, I can't remember. But he loved it, and so I ended up reading it as well. And it's an excellent, excellent biography, and very, very accessible. So something like this, you may want to do a video about reading a Shakespeare biography and that kind of thing. So like I said, go Shaketube. I am not a moderator, but I am so excited to see all your videos. If you're into poetry, maybe check out some of the sonnets in between plays or something. All right, thanks so much, BookTube. I'll talk to you later.